Now we have an opportunity to take a look at how function notation combines in to be able to look at finding equations of lines. We have here f of x equals 5x plus 2, also known as y equals 5x plus 2, to give us an opportunity to use that to find f of 0, f of 1, and f of 2. F of 0 would be 5 times 0 plus 2, which is 2. And f of 1 would be 5 times 1 plus 2, which is 7. And f of 2, 5 times 2 plus 2, which would be 12. Now what do these numbers mean? Well, these are our ordered pairs. So we have the ordered pairs of 0, 2, 1, 7, and 2, 12. So now we can go ahead and graph those. So 0, 2, which is also our y-intercept, 1, 7, and 2, 12. So then when I want to connect my dots, we get a line that looks like that. Let's try another example. Except it's a little bit different this time. We got to write the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. We're not told what the equation is. We just know that f of -1 is -10 and f of -5 is 0. So first I start by writing my ordered pairs. I know that when x is -1, that means my y is -10. And that when my x is -5, my y is 0. Second, I need to find the slope. So I take 0 minus -10 over -5 minus -1, which gives me 10 over -4, which is equal to -5 halves. So I know that this is my slope. So then I can use point slope form, and I'm going to use this ordered pair here because it has a 0, which is going to make my life a lot easier because it'll go faster. So we get y minus 0. Ooh, y minus 0, we can drop that right off, equals -5 halves times x minus 5 minus -5. So that would be x plus 5. So we get y equals -5 halves x minus 25 halves, or 12 1/2. So -12 1/2 would be down here, and a slope of -5 halves. So we're going to actually go, I'm going to go up 5 back 2 because it'll make my life a little bit easier. So 11 1/2, 10 1/2, 9 1/2, 8 1/2, 7 1/2, back 2. Get it to graph. There we go. And then 6 1/2, 5 1/2, 4 1/2, 3 1/2, 2 1/2, back 2. We connect the dots, and we get our graph, negative slope. Your job now is to go ahead and do these 3 U-Try problems and bring them to class tomorrow.